Hey, all, this is right. You can use a legal pad to start your own brief. And what's right about it is the way I started. You can start however you want to. Don't start with the opening statement and humbly request to present something to the judge and all that. It's your objective, what you want. You want the action of the courts and the judge and people reversed, as in they were wrong. Like, this is for real. Judge Tabalowski, George L. Allen Courts building, this really happened. A drunk driver almost killed me, and everyone's been wrong for more than 5 years. All the lawyers and all the people, it's been about 21, maybe more, for real. So the issues are not going to change. It's completely against the eighth floor court, which is the redhead, unfair Tabalowski. And the the huge issue with the tissue is the fact they lied to me, lawyers, for years. So the 21 people are not just going to be all of the court coordinator, Carolyn Dupree Brown, and Nicole Burrows, the chief clerk. And right there, Jennifer Jacobs operated with an expired license. But it goes into Progressive Insurance. The drunk almost killed me. So I can try to show you the actual video. That way you get a. This is how much havoc a lawyer can wreak and cause. Nicholas Louis Vincent, my God, someone needs to send him to prison years ago. Mississippi. There's no reason why this criminal was ever allowed to lie in Texas and represent bad people as far as a criminal. Progressive Insurance, which lets drunk drivers go kill you, kill your family, and kill you. So go talk to Trisha Griffith and Progressive Insurance. Agent Casey Colby's guilty, and an adjuster, and that's how it started, because of a drunk Dallas criminal, a real Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez. Still really is a criminal. He's out there killing people and drinking, and probably really worse because of what he did to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the video because it's more right, but this is way too much waste of wages for 5 years and suffering. Complete wrong. Waste of wages, waste of time, waste of money, you name it. And the vehicle, '03 Ford Mustang, could be worth more than $24,000. So here's the actual catching the guy drunk. And the original one, I can go to that, but I'm just going to show you different ones because it's a lot of work, right? It's been 5 years. Wreck, not our fault. The case against the drunk driver. Now, I shouldn't have to do this, but go back to the original one, which it will do. Drawing. I was clean and sober, and that shows a route of what I did. I went down 7. There it is right there. Went down 75, south 30 west of Fort Worth, and south. There's parts of it right there. You can see. This wreck. There it is. That's him. That's really Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez. That's a real drunk that almost killed me. So you go right there to YouTube, you'll see it. That's a fact. That's a beer bottle right there. That's alcohol. So what your people did was they lied. Your lawyer, Vincent. And I ended the amended brief right there because it's not worth it for me to go into. You can add. You need to start with what you want and go right into evidence and facts. That's your statement. You can add arguments and your summary, but you need to put all that simple and make sense right in that. Now, that's where I'm going to end, because what I'm going to say is going to make sense to judges. like your table of contents and your title page, cover page, and your table of authorities, right? Right now, the table of authorities that work for me, you Google that and research that and how you have to make that look right, right? For your protection is a drunk who is 26 years old killed a detective. The drunk's name was Dylan Molina. This really happened. He'd been drunk and he killed a detective off duty, right? And he tried to run from the scene. They had a video on him, like I have a video on Gonzalez. But what is worse about my case, what Gonzalez did was he almost killed me and he's still out there on the run. Now, there's other people I want to put in the picture, but to make sense to the one person out there, it's time to let it go and talk about how bad Vincent is forever. And the worst thing is having to make 200 videos just against 21 people. And they asked for it, and there is no forgiveness, and it's all of them. It's the drunk driver, it's Progressive Insurance, it's the 5 people from the court that did me wrong recently, the liars, the lies they've told on reports, the court reporter's record, with the lies on that, no starting time made, the deceptive letters they sent, and they never notified me, and they never told me they went against me till 2 months later. So Vincent is so corrupt, so satanic, and so sick. He's trying to get the case dismissed, saying that I didn't file an appeal on time. Now, one of the judges at the appeal court knows I'm right because I've done all the actions. I paid all the fees, which I shouldn't have to do because your lawyers are satanic. So it goes on forevermore against the 21 people. And it can be a fair warning to say all of them in an order that's right for me right now. Your alphabet goes through A through Z. I'm going to go from the bottom up because there's a Witham, a real bad guy named Jack Werter Witham, Worter. They're all going to lie, and they're all going to never give you the right number and never give you the right address. And there's not any pictures on Vincent. The most satanic right now of all of them really is MAS. All of them all together. It's about 21, 2 and 23 really. But I'm going to keep it simple with telling you Minier, Liber, Matt. You can add Reese, Hofflin, Del Val, Tiffany. I'm gonna put first names out there. Jack, Werter with them. They're never gonna tell the truth. You're never gonna get pictures of them because they're all criminals. Jeffrey Daniel Shelton, Robin Amy Ivy Measurland, Carrie Tate CSR 8010. That's 2 CSRs I've caught doing the wrong thing, and I can give you another one in another court location. And I'm gonna go ahead and expose all of George L. Allen Courts building for the right reason later, 600 Commerce Street. It's the white building. And I have rights to tell you the truth. So Jack Werter with him, watch out for him, and Vincent, Nicholas Louis Vincent, and they're all going to lie about their names and their numbers, and the other criminals they work for, like the lawyers, who are also really criminals. They're not going to do anything but take your money. You're going to get in more trouble, and you might end up going to prison because of the way they lie, and the judge too. So Melissa Vieira is with MAS, Satanic People, and Mehdi Vagefi and Carrie Tate. I already said that, CSR 8010, Wendy Wade Roberts reporters, court reporters, and Evil and Old, and Judge Emily Tabalowski, the red hair judge that's older, that's not fair. It's just, and I caught her doing something wrong June 24th of 24. And like I said, they lied and said I had a hearing November 4th, and I was finally ready. I just put another video out to the world, damages because of Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez, a drunk driver. He's ruthless. He's worse. He almost killed me. And the S going up the alphabet is Salgado, Rebecca Salgado, Jeffrey Daniel Shelton, and his bar number is 11458 in there. And Jasmine, Jasmine,
Solano, Solano. And right after the wreck, you saw the video. I got the drunk on video. I caught him, and he tried to move, and we caught him moving. But I went to, don't ever go to Ryan Ladd Thompson. He's one of the 20, more than 20, going to 20, more than 21 people that are wrong. And Edwin, an employee. Rick Krause is just a guilty. Kenneth Davis Owen, I forget to put him in alphabetical order because that's the truth. I got the wreck was so bad. I do have head. I have some damage and back and neck and permanent damage. I lost eyesight because of that drunk for real, and I really have to have surgery because of him. So if your you want your family killed by Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez and the lawyers and the judge and all those people, then go ahead. So Sayed Mohammed Yosef, this is MAS. I never gave him permission, Thompson, to send my case anywhere, to move it anywhere. And MAS is still violating the law because they have my medical records from Don Tebow at White Rock Chiropractic Clinic, which proves the wreck happened again. And it also proves my body is screwed up, permanently damaged the rest of my life. And that's against the law. I'm not releasing the records. So Vincent Bageffi and Vieira and Tate and Tabalowski and Witham, Jack Order Witham. And the S's are Sean S. Majarad, that's the M's, and Muhammad Yosef Syed is the S's. And as I said, Jasmine Solano and Rebecca Salgado and Jeffrey Daniel Shelton. Now, Shahriar Daniel Levi is a real terrorist. Those are the satanic, the terrorist, the foreigner's name with MAS. MAS stands for Majarad, Sean S. Majarad. These are the most evil of all these 20 people I'm telling you about. Well, really, they're all evil. They're all wrong. The judge and the lawyer and the drunk and 298th Court and all the people I'm telling you about. Progressive Insurance, Casey Colby, agent, an adjuster from there, handled the case wrong. Thompson, Ryan Ladd Thompson, Edwin, an employee, all of Thompson and MAS. They're going to lie. They say they're at 3300 Oak Lawn. Thompson, everyone needs to get rid of him out of Texas and hopefully go to prison forever, all these people. MAS, Majarad, and Abu Saad is Nazeh, Rehbi, Abu Saad, Abusaad. Now, really, Fareed Saba is satanic. You can Google that. He's going to lie, say he's with Progressive Insurance, but he's a terrorist operating as a lawyer connected to other criminals that are lawyers that act like they're good people, and all they're going to do is take your money, and you'll probably go to prison because they'll upset you so much that you'll try to fight a system that you're never going to win with. The number one gang unit in your world is your lawyers and your judges and your police and your government. The number one crime organization in your country, the United States of America, is what I just said. So, welcome to your wonderful future, to your wonderful life. Anyway, Vincent is so bad that he's gonna lie. It's just the way it is. Everyone I'm saying is gonna lie. That's all they did to start with. Jasmine Solano and all of them. Ms. Leanne, Majarad, Kenneth Davis Owen, and the other ones I said. Now we go up the alphabet. Rick Krause is just as satanic as all of them. And Minor Liber, the law firm liars in Houston and San Antonio, incredibly evil, satanic. Meynier, comma, another gangster, Liber, last name, another gangster, Matte, another criminal gangster. Reese, you can add them, they're all connected. And Tiffany is one of the Del Vals, and all of them. And Hoffland, Hofland, all criminals. And Kirkendall, you can actually add them. The lawyers know I know what I'm talking about. Your grievance board, when you go to complain against a lawyer, they're all satanic there. They're protecting their own criminals. That's a fact. You go file a complaint against a lawyer to get him disbarred or report him. See what kind of luck you have, people. So there you go. And Del Val, all criminals, and we can add a bunch more. So Rick Krause, like I said, Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez, the drunk driver, a real Dallas criminal. What kind of stolen property did he have in that white van? You go get the truth from him, and what did he go to prison for, and what are the crimes he committed? I never said he could be in my country, and I never said any of the lawyers could do anything with my case. Vincent, I never said he could be a part at all and represent anyone, especially not a criminal. Same thing with Ola MAS and Thompson. So Carolyn Dupree Brown and Jennifer Jacobs, CSR 8089, operated with a still has an expired license. It was May 31st, 24. And Casey Colby, like I said, an agent for Progressive, and Nicole Burrows, chief clerk. Carolyn Dupree Brown's a court coordinator. They're all guilty. 298th court period. And Abu Saad is the A is they're terrorists, and I'm just telling you the truth.